A lot of thought goes into choosing a tent. In addition to all the factors that are important to you, it's also important to consider your tent's shape. All Hilleberg tents fall into 4 distinct categories of structural shape, each of which offer its own unique advantages. So whether you choose a tunnel, dome, ridge, or yurt-shaped tent, you should think about how each structure's advantages will complement the kinds of trips that you take. And while there really is no wrong choice, some structures will simply suit your adventures better than others, and you may find that the shape that's best for you is not necessarily the one you would expect. Our tunnel tents provide an optimal space-to-weight ratio, which means they offer the greatest amount of usable space at the lightest weight. This is thanks to their inline arched pole configuration, which maximizes interior space by keeping the walls and tent doors nearly or completely vertical. Tunnel tents rely on tension for their strength, so they must be pegged at both ends to form their shape. When fully anchored, they have an impressive strength and a great ability to both withstand and flex with wind, so they handle high exposure environments very well. This is why our black labeled tunnel tents have long been the standard choice for polar expeditions. Quickness of pitching, lightweight, and spaciousness make tunnel models an excellent choice for a wide variety of trips, including mobile journeys like backpacking, ski touring trips, or bikepacking trips where you pitch and take down the tent frequently. Tunnel tents can also be pitched in challenging or narrow locations, and they can be unpegged and collapsed into an easy-to-move package if you need to change pitching sites. We categorize all of our tents that have crossing poles as dome tents. Many of these models have multiple pole crossing points for added strength, and all offer incredible stability. This makes them great for base camp use where they might be left unattended for longer periods of time. Our all-season dome tents shine in heavy snow conditions and can easily handle the weight of piling wet snow. We categorize our dome tents into 2 groups: self-supporting models and fully freestanding ones. Self-supporting tents only need to have their vestibules pegged out, while fully freestanding models have integrated vestibules and do not actually require any pegging to be pitched. But it's important to note that for all of our models, and regardless of shape, we do always recommend that you peg all peg points and guidelines in case the weather changes suddenly. A fully pitched dome tent can be picked up and easily moved, which can be an advantage on difficult pitching conditions like rock slabs, tent platforms, and other limited space sites or very rocky ground. For these reasons, many people do choose dome tents for their mobile journeys and for many other kinds of trips. Hilleberg's first tent, the Keb, was a ridge tent, and we still use the ridge shape in our range today. This classic shape has one support at each of its ends to form a ridge line, which spans the length of the tent. The construction is simple and remarkably roomy, and our current ridge tent, the 2-person Honoris, can be pitched with just 2 trekking poles or, just as easily, with sticks or paddles, or even suspended between trees. Ridge tents offer lightweight simplicity, and their structure appeals to many who prefer a more minimal shelter but still want extra comfort and security during their warm weather trips. Originating in Central Asia, the distinctive yurt shape has a central peak with raised sidewalls. In our opinion, it offers much more usable space and comfort than the more commonly used pyramid or teepee-style tents, since the high sidewalls offer far greater space. Our current yurt model, the Altai Group Tent, has a full 2 meters of standing height at its peak, as well as vertical sidewalls for full sitting height throughout. This provides a spacious, comfortable gathering space at a surprisingly low weight and will certainly enhance the group feel of any trip. We believe that no one of these shapes is necessarily better than the others. Each has its own distinct advantage, and every Hilleberg tent offers a balance of strength, comfort, reliability, and ease of use, no matter what the shape is. Of course, a tent's shape is only one aspect to consider when choosing a tent. Since your tent is your home in the backcountry, we urge you to choose wisely by considering not just the tent's structure, but all of the other factors that are important to you as well, including your own personal preferences. We hope you found this overview of the different structural shapes in the Hilleberg range helpful. You can find out more at hilleberg.com, where you'll also find information about our different models, our history, and our philosophy, or feel free to contact us directly.